Assalamu alaikum, this is Aisha from CEO Club Pakistan and you are watching CEO Today TV. Today we have a guest whose name is Najm Ul Hassan. He is the Chief Executive Officer of MACPAC Films and he has also served his years in Park Oman Investment, JS Investment and Faisal Investment as well. So let's begin our interview. Thank you so much, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So how are you?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so again, thank you so much for your precious time. So just tell us about your professional and educational background in a nutshell.
First of all, I'm really grateful for CEO Club Pakistan for giving me this opportunity. And I'm CEO, as you rightly mentioned, I'm CEO MACPAC Films Ltd. I joined this wonderful organization of wonderful people, I think 5 years back. And before joining that, I actually have a total experience of almost around 28 years. I have worked in different organizations, and especially in the financial sector, in different capacities. Say as a chief operating officer, a chief financial officer, as a head of risk, and different organizations like Pakistan Kuwait Investment Company Limited, JS Investment, as you mentioned, Park Oman Investments, and so on, 2 or 3 more organizations. So I think before I joined this organization in January 2017, and Alhamdulillah, I joined as a Chief Operating Officer, and in 2020 I was promoted limited as the Chief Executive Officer of this company. And I'm really blessed to have a great team of wonderful team, and Alhamdulillah, since last 2 years, if you see the results and if you see the company's performance, Alhamdulillah, we really did marvelous in this side. We obviously faced a lot of challenges in all these sectors, especially after the COVID, but Alhamdulillah, with the help of my team, my top management team, with the confidence of the board, we were able to manage all these challenges. And our company, Alhamdulillah, since 2019-20 and 2018-19, we were in losses. And you know, in 1 year, the loss from the net loss of around 63 million, we came out, and the last year profit was around 187 million, Alhamdulillah. Yes. So all credit goes to team, and from top to bottom, all team members and obviously the board. So this is my small journey. I did my MBA from IBA and also did my cost and management accounting in 2001.
So what are the specific challenges and opportunities in this field?
Every challenge has an opportunity. I believe there is no challenge without opportunity. So if we talk about this field, the biggest challenge we faced is in 2020 the world dynamics is completely changed, and the world is actually dramatically changed. But obviously, we knew we adopted different strategies to cope up the situation, to counter these issues, and the serious challenges which is basically third we faced due to this COVID was the international supply chain issues, and the energy crisis issues, and the inflation number which is really going high and high on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. But Alhamdulillah, we were actually very early to realize all these challenges, and we realized that the bottlenecks and supply issues would arise, and Alhamdulillah, we strategized ourselves and realigned all the product mix, we aligned the supplier mix, we realigned we explored different market segments, and Alhamdulillah, within this period of COVID, we Alhamdulillah earned a very decent profitability. So that's why I'm saying every challenge has an opportunity. There is no challenge without opportunity. But just the thing is that you have to analyze the situation, and you should not only focus on the challenge or the problem, but you should focus on the opportunity which is created by that challenge. Definitely. And the main thing, you should have the team to implement that strategies, to share their ideas, and to work as a team to achieve the common objectives. And Alhamdulillah, again I'm saying it's a success story of all the MACPAC team, from top to bottom, and all the stakeholders of MACPAC. So, and I'm really blessed that I'm part of that team. So this is basically opportunities, and the realization of that opportunity you can see from the financial numbers. And challenges, is a pandemic right now is the biggest challenge for the world and the country. But inshallah ta'ala, it will be a lot easier.
So tell us something about MACPAC Films.
It's a MACPAC Films. It's honestly speaking, we are the pioneer in BOPP and CPP film manufacturing. Our group started this business in 1984. MACPAC Films Ltd, founded in 1993 by the late Mr. Maqbool Ilahi Sheikh, a true founder, a true pioneer in the field. And his contribution was unmatched and unparalleled and recognized internationally and locally. And MACPAC Films Limited, right now we are one of the leading company in specialized goods, in specialized BOPP and CPP films and the value-added films. We are serving our domestic market, alhamdulillah, since more than 3 decades, and also now we are serving exploring the export markets as well. So, inshallah ta'ala, we are right now in a phase of strategizing ourselves for further expansion projects as well, inshallah ta'ala.
Okay, so where do you see MACPAC Films after 5 years? What are your plans? 5 years, 10 years?
As I told you, we are the pioneer.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, and we are one of the leading company. And inshallah ta'ala, we are working. Obviously, if you see, last 2 years back, we basically there was a notice which we sent to public notice which we sent to Pakistan Stock Exchange as well in December 2020. So we are right now working on strategies for a very significant expansion, very significant expansion. Inshallah ta'ala, in next 5 years, we want ourselves to be again, we don't want to compete in the quantity, we want to be number one in the quality products. Inshallah ta'ala, you will see a very cutting edge and best of its class of the company next 5 years. Inshallah ta'ala, not one of the leading company, but the leading company.
So sir, now how many employees do you have, the ratio of male and female?
We have right now 330 employees on our payroll, including the daily wager and regular employees, and thousands of employees. Obviously, the opportunities created by vertical and horizontal supply chain. And as far as the female workers are concerned, in head office, we are very keen to first of all, we are equal opportunity employer, and we believe in complete merit and no gender biasness as far as the recruitment process is concerned and the decision making process is concerned. As far as this head office is, we always try to give maximum opportunities to the women workforce, because we feel women workforce is actually the key to your success. And in head office, I think it's around 20%, and especially some major department heads are the female workers. And alhamdulillah, if you see the head office staff, I think it's more than even 20%. And I think 20%, but more than 50% of the part of decision making process. So we feel the contribution of female worker in our success story is unmatched. And honestly speaking, it's unbelievable. They are really true asset of our company.
Yeah. So how you train your employees?
There are, honestly speaking, we believe on one thing that, I was reading a quote. It's not a quote, this is a small, I want to share with you. When a CFO asked, हम इतना spend क्यों करते हैं training पे? हम spend करते हैं और वो चला जाता है. Then CEO replied, this is one side कि हम spend करते हैं और वो चला जाता है. But what if हम spend ना करें और वो रुक जाए? Untrained person. So our company philosophy is giving training opportunities from top to bottom, everyone. Being top management, maybe every third month I had to go for some sort of internal trainings and the external trainings. In-house trainings, we generally conduct in-house training almost every month for the factory people, for the head office people, and also we sent our people for the external trainings like IBA conduct, PICG. I'm a certified director. My head of audit, she is a lady. She is also certified director, because we believe that our department head should also be certified from the director. This goes because it gives them some sort of further polish their skills for compliance perspective, for corporate strategy perspective. So training is as for MACPAC is a critical part of our policy and procedures.
So sir, what is the role of CSR of MACPAC Films?
CSR, alhamdulillah, we are basically, as this was the vision of our founder, so we are continuously trying our best to, obviously, to contribute in the betterment and the further improvement of the society. So we obviously our efforts need to further, we are continuously want to in increasing our efforts, but obviously the society is the situation of the society that these efforts are not that much. We need to further increase the efforts, and inshallah we are working on it. Last year, not this year, we partnered with TCF Foundation, and we are now taking over one school completely. We are also work with Shahid Afridi Foundation to work for different sports and welfare activities. And other than that, we are also working on different CSR activities, which obviously you can see from our financial reports as well. But inshallah ta'ala, we are, because it was a family vision that we have to contribute towards the society. If we are earning some profitability, then we should share this profitability with the society. And we are also working with, it's not that CSR activity, but we are also working for some sort of internal structuring, like we basically are constructing 2 or 3 rooms within the organization for our female staff, because we feel again, I'm telling you, the female staff are, I think, very dedicated and professional, and we really want them to focus completely on the work. And obviously, because they are mothers, and mother से बड़ा जज्बा कोई है ही नहीं इस वक्त इस दुनिया में. So obviously for the mothers having the newborn babies of 1 or 2 years, we are constructing 1 or 2 rooms here in MACPAC जहाँ पर वो अपने बच्चों को रखेंगे. We are also hiring 1 or 2 maids to look after their kids, to their babies, so they can completely focus on their work. And because we need their complete focus, because we feel their focus is the key to our success.
Yeah. So as you said that you have been associated with this MACPAC Films for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your achievements that you're really proud of?
In MACPAC, first I tell you one thing, the feeling of achievement. That's why I always say I'm very blessed that I'm a part of a very dynamic team. When this COVID-19 started, our top management and the board, basically we decided we won't be going to lay off any single employee from the company, whatever situation arises, whatever circumstances arises. Even I'm not talking about the regular worker, I'm talking about even the daily wager.
Okay.
We did not lay off a single daily wager during that situation. And Alhamdulillah, I think Allah is very kind. The MACPAC actually turned around completely. And as I mentioned you earlier, 2 years of significant losses. I mean, the 2019-20 loss was 63 million rupees. And out of immediately within a 1 year of time, from 63 million losses, it's a 187 million profitability.
Yeah.
And right now this is our benchmark now. 187 million is our benchmark. Now, inshallah ta'ala, we are working on more profitability. And from more profitability, I don't mean the company profitability. We believe this profitability is for all stakeholders, including the society. So inshallah ta'ala, more profitability for the society, for all stakeholders, inshallah ta'ala.
Okay, so sir, what is the toughest decision you think that you've made?
Toughest decision, if you are asking from my personal perspective, actually, I got an opportunity to work within a financial. I worked in a financial sector. I got an opportunity to work with one of a financial sector company. Where getting an opportunity was really coveted, and everybody has a dream to work in that organization. After 2 years of time, I got another opportunity in another organization. A very weak, relatively very weak organization, but obviously the role was something which I was dream always. So it was a very difficult decision whether I should join that weaker financial company or should continue my career with this strong company. But I decided to go for that weaker because at that time I had a belief that I can contribute towards the turnaround of this company. And alhamdulillah, my decision pays off. I think within a very short period of time that company is completely turned around and comes into profitability from the losses. And actually this basically created the pay for my career, and I believe that gives me more confidence that nothing is impossible, because that decision actually completely turned around my career as well, by my belief as well, that nothing is impossible in this world. But anyway, there is no question, alhamdulillah. The main thing, I'm really blessed that from in all organization, I got the support from the team, very great support from the team, and all the achievement. And I mean, this success story basically is because of the parents, my prayer of my parents especially. So because of which, alhamdulillah, I achieved all these things.
So you were working as a leader, as a passionate leader. So what are the 3 competencies you think that a leader must have?
The important thing, being a leader, you should have the ability to absorb the pressure. number one, because if this gives, if you are not absorbing the pressure, then your team won't be that confident. You should be able to absorb the pressure and should take the responsibility of the failure. And you have the ability to review, to learn from that failure and to turn into success. And when it is success achieved, then obviously sharing that success with you have the ability to share this success with your team. Number one. And number two, you have the ability to build a team. That's very important. And you should be very focused and clear in your objectives and the team objectives. So these three skills I personally feel the dynamic leader should have. Because a leader in individual capacity is nothing. There is always a team. Because leader can win match. Team can win championships.
True.
One. And another saying, I'm a firm believer of that saying also, none of us is as smart as all of us. So that's basically my thing.
So 3 words for success.
Number one, it's a sense of achievement. It's feeling happy and confident in creating and setting further challenging milestones. And the third, it's feeling happy, and it's when you feel happy and you can sleep happily. And when you can enjoy with your family, when your team can enjoy with you and share with you and can feel some sort of pride for you. So for me, if you can sleep happily, if you are if you are able and if you are confident that now you can set further challenging milestones, it means that you have achieved something. So for me, these are the 3 basic things.
Sir, there is happiness in your face and a smiley face. So what is the idea of happiness?
Happiness, because first of all, thank you. Number one, mainly I personally feel because being a leader, as I told you, that your main ability is you should absorb the pressure, and it should not reflect on your eyes, your face, that you are in a pressure situation. I mean, you are a leader. You are leading the people. Number one. Number two, if a situation arises, of a stress situation arises or anger situation arises, then obviously it's a very easy thing that you can come into that position of anger and stress. But I personally feel you should work on the different opportunities and the different reasons of this anger, because that reasons will might create for further opportunities and other options to explore further opportunities. So for me, anger basically kills you. And you won't be in a position to create further, to explore opportunities if you are going into the phase of anger and stress. So if you are happy, your team will feel some sort of confidence, and they would be in a position to share with you their ideas, their opinions, their strategies. And honestly speaking, at least we and I encourage the team to share their views, share their ideas, share strategy until as a strategy is finalized. Once it's finalized, we work together as a team. But if you see an anger face and you see a very tense face, and obviously nobody would come and share their ideas. So for me, a leader should be very calm, very polite, should be, again my repeating, because it's the main characteristics of a leader, should be able to absorb the pressure, and that's it. Should not pass on this pressure.
True, sir, true. So, sir, at the end, I request you to give an optimism message to our youth generation.
I love one quote, which is I really want to give as a message to my young CEOs, young team, young generation, that don't limit your challenges. Always challenge your limits. That's the success.
So again, thank you so much, sir, for giving us time. So I conclude this discussion that you should be supportive. You should have this kind of fashion, that you should be patient person, so you'll get success in your life. Thank you so much. Keep watching our YouTube channel, CEO Today TV.